What's up, guys? This video is long overdue. I've been wanting to make a video about prepping for this show since I started the prep, but I'm coaching myself, so it's been a little all-consuming. But I just kind of want to give you guys a timeline and a couple of tips and tricks, show you how I broke my prep down, and yeah, let's just get into it. Nothing too crazy. I've got a notebook, which is the most important thing, and I've separated it out so each day of the prep is going to be tracked. Let's start on day one. Just so y'all can see, I got wake up time, my morning tasks, my workout, my energy level, and then my food and water, as well as what time I woke up and what time I go to bed. So I can track the most important three things: sleep, food, and training. Everything in this book, I can track how I feel. That way I can look back and see the next time I do this, what changes I need to make and what things I need to keep the same. But how I broke the prep down, I got the whiteboard here today so y'all can see. I broke it down into 4 stages. 1, 2, 3, and 4. The first stage is just basic deficit and cardio. So I started doing probably 3 or 4 days of cardio in the first stage. And right now I'm in stage 2. We're 7 weeks out. So this is when I started carb cycling and fasted cardio as well, in addition to my post-training cardio later in the day. So what is carb cycling? Basically, it's partitioning the carbs that you have throughout the week on the days that they're most important. So for me, that's leg day. So my split is upper, lower, rest, push, pull, legs, rest. So I would do moderate carb, high carb for legs, low for rest day, moderate for push and pull, high for legs again, and then low for my rest day. And the easiest way to do that is I have 2 low carb days and 2 high carb days. The moderate carb day is my regular deficit. So on the low carb days, since I have 2 of each, I'm just doing 30% less on low carb day and 30% more on high carb day. So that's just the easiest way that I found to kind of partition my carbs. And then as I need to get into a deeper deficit, I'll drop the overall calories for all of them. But I'll probably lower a little bit more carbs in the lower carb day. That way I can still have energy when I need it. So that's the basic principle of carb cycling. Stage 3 is going to be my refining phase. Ooh, I can't spell. Stage 3 is refining. So this is when I'll be mainly focused on posing. I should be lean enough by the 3rd phase. So I'm going to be still carb cycling and doing fasted cardio. I'll drop calories a little bit if I need to. And I've been practicing my mandatories in the first 2 stages. But in this stage, I'm really going to focus in on creating a posing routine, a 60-second posing routine, and make sure that I just make that flawless. 4 is going to be peak week. And there'll be a couple of, it'll be just a little bit different on peak week. So peak week, I'll start monitoring my sodium. So weighing out how much salt I put on my foods and my water. I'm going to increase my water for the first half of that week and then taper off as we get towards the show. That way you can really get that thin skin look. Now, there's all sorts of mixed ideologies on water depletion, whether you should or shouldn't do it, or whether it's really necessary. If I get to the point where I'm shredded and I look good and I'm full, then I won't deplete water, but I'll keep you guys updated on that. So basically, that's how I set up my prep. Pretty simple. Just the hard part has been executing it and tracking everything. Now, if this is my first show ever, so if you guys are going to start competing, the most important thing that you could do is get a notebook and just track everything. Track how your workout felt. As you get deeper in, you notice my energy level is starting to get a little lower. Like I made a little scale 1 to 10, just how I feel that day. But once I started carb cycling, I noticed my energy levels were up on the days I was carb cycling just the way that I wanted them to be. I'm down about 1 pound a week. feeling pretty good. I'll put up some some pictures that my buddy got for me up on the screen. Oh, I guess there's one other thing I could talk about, and that's the supplements I'm taking. Okay, yeah, let's separate the supplements into a couple of sups. We got sleep sups, basic health stuff. Let's just do health, and then cutting stuff, right? So my sleep, I take magnesium glycinate, 200 milligrams before bed, and then if I want to, I'll take, if I'm having trouble falling asleep, I'll take theanine and maybe apigenin. And then every other night, I alternate glycine, 3 grams. And glycine is an amino acid, and it essentially cools your body down. When you fall asleep, your body has to drop in temperature, and this kind of aids that process to get you down into deep sleep faster. So that's all I'm doing for sleep, nothing crazy. And then health, of course, I'm taking 3 grams of fish oil, ashwagandha, and fiber, and creatine and protein, if that counts. I see that more as like a meal replacement than a supplement, but alright, yeah, that's pretty much it for the health stuff. Fish oil is essential for hormone production. You got your EPA and DHA in there. It's like brain octane fuel, essentially, and as well as for hormone production and that kind of thing. Ashwagandhas keep my cortisol low, keep me relaxed, keep me stress-free. Fiber, just to help me digest the food that I do have. Creatine for ATP production and water in the muscles, and protein. And then cutting, I'm going to take animal cuts, but not until June 17th. So I have a couple more days before I start that. And they recommend 2 packs a day, but I'm going to do 1 pack a day and kind of see how my body reacts. And yeah, it's just a thermogenic, and then kind of like some dandelion root and other kind of things that will help. The other thing that I will take occasionally if I notice my digestion is off is Evolog, and that is a nutrient partitioner. So if my digestion is off, it helps you use what you have in your stomach for good, for the purposes that it's supposed to be. It's got some digestive enzymes that can kind of help with upset stomach and that kind of stuff as well. So yeah, we talked about sleep, nutrition, and just like how the basic structure of the prep. If you want to talk about training, my training stays the same pretty much year round. Train hard, keep everything pretty evenly proportioned, and then I have 1 day of the week, my ancillary day, where I try to bring up my weak points. But that's basically it. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'll give you 3 options. 1, we can do a full workout where I break down everything that I'm doing in the workout. 2, we can do a full day of eating, and that could be a moderate carb day, a high carb day, or a low carb day. And then 3, we could just do like a full walk along day where you can see basically my morning routine, my posing practice, my workout, and the full day of eating. That would take a little bit more effort on my part. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see. I'm tired of following the typical influencer jargon, I guess. It's just frustrating. I've been following like formula after formula, but I'm just ready to be myself on here. So whether this gets me followers or not, I'm just gonna do what's fun, because I feel like I've lost sight of the reason I started doing social media. For me, it was for fun. I think that it's enjoyable, and I love to share the information that I learn. So yeah, just get ready for some different style videos where I'm not like copying the copy and paste formula, like here's my coaching program, here's my this, follow, do this. Just like, I'm just here to have fun and share what I can. So, love you guys. Hope to see you guys soon. Comment down below what you want to see next. And yeah, thanks for watching.